the Kelly Hot Springs. And that's what keeps
comes through this
yeah,
creek?
It comes on down here.
Okay.
And that's what keeps the buffalo here, but the water, somebody shut the water off, so the buffalo were all out north here. Yeah, there was...
They dam it up down there?
Somebody turned it off, yeah. Who knows? Park Service controls it. But the other day when we were up, well, it was a month ago, we were up here. There's so many little baby buffalo on there. They're cute.
Oh, yeah.
They're red and just cute. We're probably not even get to see any. There's some buffalo out here, but I bet we don't see any calves.
I didn't realize there hadn't always been buffalo.
No. Well, originally, you know, back in the 1800s,
yeah.
the buffalo didn't try to winter in here. They moved out in the winter, but they were all gone when I was a kid. But the Park Service, some reason...
Someone just had their own private...
Well, it was up in the park. The park had something to do with it, and it was because I can remember stopping and looking at them. For some, the fence fell down, and the buffalo got out, and that's where they come from. 6 or 7 head.
And we're up to what now?
1,000. Oh, jeez. Look at what they got to eat.
Yeah.
In the wintertime, they've learned to go down on the refuge where they eat alfalfa pellets.
Yeah.
They're not dumb.
Yeah. It looks like good grazing here.
Oh,
if I were a buffalo, I'd be out here.
Jeez, I guess. But yeah, I was up Tuesday, had to go to Moran. Most of them are up there on the elk ranch this side of Moran. They've moved that far up.
Was you had some main, like there was a main creek irrigation right through there. So
yeah.
About how many of those did you
Well, there was 2 canals. There was the South End Canal, then there was the North End Canal. And that's the one you cross when you go straight north out of Kelly. You cross it, comes out of the hot springs.
Oh, yeah.
That was the North Enders Canal.
Okay.
And their canal actually headed a little... Now, this is where the old homestead, the May original cabin was, here.
Oh.
My Uncle Clifton lived in it when I was a kid. Him and his 11 kids, his wife. Yeah. Yep. But this was all hay land, grain.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yeah. Alfalfa, mostly alfalfa, but this native coarse grass has taken over. We had a strain of 90-day oats, because that's about all the frost-free time you had, was about 90 days in a good year.
Yeah.
And they developed a strain of oats that would mature in 90 days. Oh, you raise some barley and wheat.
You start in early June, or when you start?
May, yeah.
Yeah.
Not every year was as late as this year. And then we'd start haying, putting up the alfalfa, middle of July. But there's no evidence any of the alfalfa left. It's all killed out. Of course, this coarse grass squeezes it out. And then there was a place here, it's old Hans Horthorn. He was an old Dutchman. From here out was Hans Horthorn for a ways. He came to the valley with Garrett Hardiman. They immigrated probably after the turn of the century. The Hardimans that are still in the valley, that's their descendants of them. And Horthorns, I don't think there's anybody left in the valley that's related to them.
When did Jackson start to take off as a town?
Well, after the turn of the century there. Actually, the tourist business started in the early 1920s, around there. Dude ranches. There used to be tons of dude ranches in Jackson Hole. Actual dude ranches, but that's when a vacation, people come for a month, stay on a dude ranch. And they Turner's up there says they've got 4th generation people still coming.
Oh yeah.
There was dude ranches all over the valley, and Victor had a railhead. A lot of them, that's where they come into, and then a lot of them would come into Gardner, Montana on the rail, and then come down through Yellowstone for their month of dude ranch in Jackson Hole. But there was probably 2 dozen dude ranches are more in Jackson Hole, which is now what, 3 or 4?
Uh-huh.
3 or 4 at the most.
Huh.
But
any of the ones we've got now go way back that far? Or?
Well, yeah, Turner's.
Turner's.
In there.
Is that the Triangle X?
Triangle X. And then, let me think. Teton Valley Ranch. They're just going to sell it out.
Yeah.
Here right away, and that was Wendell Wilson's place. He run a boys' camp there. When I was a kid, I can remember he had 2 stock trucks, probably 16-foot stock trucks. He hauled the horses in one stock truck and hauled the dude kids in the other stock truck, in the back of the other stock truck. Yeah.
That's up for auction, I guess.
Yeah, it's up for auction, yeah. But there was a dude ranch up in Ditch Creek, and there's several up the Grove on. The other side of the river, there was the Square G, the Barbie C, the Half Moon, then the Bear Paw on down. Then there were several up around Moran too. Bonafide dude ranches.
So would the guests come and would they work on, or
no? It was just,
would they just kind of ride horses?
Ride horses and do the pack trips back into the mountains and stuff. Standard dude
stuff.
Yeah, standard dude stuff. Now, right here was the school, and the church was just done. I'm going to stop here when I get up here across this canal. Those trees there were in the backyard of the church.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they move the church, or did they?
Yeah, I'll tell the story
here
when I get them gathered up.
Yeah.
The school was right here, the Grovant School.
Okay.
That's where I took my early education. That's how come I accelerated so good.
Yeah.
You joke. That water there's coming out of the Kelly Hot Springs.
Is that okay?
Yeah. There used to be a little pine tree out. Well, there it is laying on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
In front of the church. I think there's some pictures out here at Uncle Clark's of the church and the school both.